Virgo, how you doing? Welcome to your energy tarot reading here on the Astroflower. If you've seen the energy update and the messages from energy, you would know what the elements were going to be going on. And if you know your Astroflower, I think it bodes incredibly well for you. It's like this cresting wave of life is happening. Things seem to be really sparking for you inside and out. And the two has to be in connection with one another. It's really, really beautiful energies that I'm feeling off your reading already. We'll see how it goes, obviously, with the cards and stuff like that. And we will be going into the elements a little bit later on. And it could well be a little bit of a learning curve for you as well, I think, as well. Maybe learning about your own success. It could be great. Let's just see what's going on for you within your reading here, shall we? Here's your general energy here in the middle. Let's just see what's going on for you. Yeah, there's a lot of vibrant energy, and I've been feeling it over the last sort of month, really, 2 months with your readings. And there seems to be, it's like you've got a thirst for living life. Now, if you don't do anything, that's just going to create frustration and anxiety. So just go ahead and do it. It doesn't matter. You may start off in the wrong direction, but I guarantee you, once you start just putting one foot in front of the other, life will just pull you in the direction that you're supposed to be going in. Play smart. This is you playing smart. Do not get caught up in legal wranglings, or tit for tat stuff. This is about you disarming any complications in the future, being very attentive about, you and your path, doing things and not allowing you from getting distracted. This is where you've got to be a little bit smart about it. The energy is playing in your favor here. Don't just enjoy that energy, although you should do, but enjoy that it's taking you somewhere, really building something for you. Let's just see what's going on the relationship side. The karmic's path seems to be really important, along with the synchronicities and so forth. I think this is where it's becoming for the relationship side for you, I think it's becoming very clear about what you should be doing or where you should be going in life, and how you should be living it. Very clear between what you should be experiencing and what you allow into your life to be experienced. You get the high priestess. Yes, you are all about that intuition, that inner feeling that is within you, and that's what's making you smart. Following that inner feeling within you is really good for you. You've got the Page of Pentacles on the synchronicities and the connection with the world around you. It does mean about growing something. So it's not instant gratification we're talking here. We're talking about a wave that's going to take you onto a whole new landscape in regards to your relationships. It's a new vibe that's coming into your life. It's allowing you to explore and experience things that you just so wish to desire to experience, and it's coming from within you. The past is playing into this Page of Pentacles. I think it's very you want to see something through here, and yes, you are taking a direction. This is a very determined queen here, the Queen of Swords, that air energy which we were talking about, but it's mainly to do with earth as well, not this card but the energies as it were. And this is in the past, you have been taking a direction, and now the elements are flowing in your favor because you are taking that direction. I think once you know that, and once you feel it, that this is right for you, and this is what I want to experience, there's no reason why you can't get it. In the future self is really big here, and it's playing into this. It's cultivating that future that you so wish to enjoy. A lot of healing, a lot of satisfaction, bringing you back to a home life, or bringing you back to a life that you feel at one with. And this is a real determination. It's getting rid of all the anxieties that life can throw at us. Let's just see what's going on in how you should engage in life. It's all about the feeling. It's all about the feeling of the here and now. It's all about the feeling. Look at that with the King of Cups there. The king is in control. He's in contact with his emotions because he's touching that bowl, but he's also got that sort of that plain sailing going on. And I think this is where you've got to realize, and this will help you out a lot within your relationships, that if you're very clear about how you and what you want in regards to relationships, it's going to make it very clear for everybody else to join in the manifestation of that will and desire. And I think this is where you're going to feel a lot more secure about the people that are around you in the future because of this stance you're taking. Let's just see what's going on the financial side. That's playing in. It's being very busy. Busy bee on the case. Following it's working towards a goal, and this may be a work as in regards to when you've got to do online workshops, or you've got to go to workshops. You've got to get certification in order to do what you want to do. You've got to learn about something in order to do what you want to do, and maybe you've already learned about it, and now it's a case of enacting it. And so it seems to be there's a lot of energy going on up there. The karmic path is played into the past. I think it's revealing to you what is good and what works for you. And this is where you've got to play smart. You've got to play to your strengths here on your financial side more than anything else. On the coincidences is pulling into that happiness after difficulty. It's pulling into that Seven of Swords. This happiness after difficulty, because you're not getting distracted. Or you shouldn't be getting distracted. I think it's much easier for you this week to keep an eye on the goal of where you should be going. And from that past self, look at that. You get the King of Pentacles. This is a very powerful reading. Very, very exciting, powerful reading for you. This knowledge, understanding, as I said, it's something that you might have learned already in the past, because the King of Pentacles, if you can see in the background, there's loads of shelves with books on it, but he's also looking after the greater group, as it were, and looking at setting in your power in regards to what you know. And it makes you incredibly it makes you very desirable as well as a person to work with, or to build projects with. Now, what's the future self all about? The future self is pushing outwards. There's obviously an achievement that wished to be done, converting ideas into reality. This is where you see what works for you, and that's what's gonna. When you see what works for you, it's going to promote or provoke that idea, kind of going, well, if this works, then therefore I can go for that. And that's where you're really stepping up a gear more than anything else, and being very intuitive and astute about it, I think is really good for you. Let's just see what's going on in how you engage with life. Connecting the beginning and the end. That's what it seems to be here. Yeah, look at that. Connecting the beginning and the end. Look at that. You get the Temperance card, being patient about it. But look at the Temperance card, right? He's turning negative into positive. There's these two. There's the moon and the sun, right? And look what you got in your karmic path. You're revealing, in fact, because you've got the moon already on this card here, you're revealing the sun within you. And I think it's going to be very stimulating for you, but just because you win a battle doesn't mean you've won the war, as it were. It's about you being determined about getting on and getting the results for you. Really good results as well, I think, more than anything else. Let's just see what's going on with the energies, shall we? And see what's going on with the elements that are in your life. So let's just pull up your elements and let's see what's going on here. Now, a second, there we go. There's your elements here. So we're talking about earth and air, and look what we've got. we have earth and air. We have earth and air in this section, this section, this section. You've got this air coming through you. There's a lot of mental stimulation within you. And this is what makes your enthusiastic side of life. And because you get that enthusiasm, this is giving you a real direction on your karmic path, on your financial side, which is going to take you into a direction that really corresponds to you. But it's also being fixed and being determined about your emotional side of life and playing a little bit to see, you know, how it all sort of fits together for you more than anything else. So I think we're going to pull, obviously, some cards on those 3 petals there, but I do want to pull a few cards on what's going on there, and certainly on what's going on, the interaction with the outside world in that respect, from the 4 of Swords. So let's just bring your cards back up, shall we? Let's start on the relationship side, because that's where it seems to be mainly more than anything else. Let's start on that karmic path with the High Priestess. You get the five of Pentacles. This is where it's a case of, walking away from your insecurities, walking away from your weaknesses in a way, playing smart, being strong and true to yourself, seeing yourself in a different light. I think that's what the energy is trying to do for you here. So you walk away from, your shortcomings in regards to relationships. On your connection to the outside world, you get the 5 of Cups. You're building something new, and it's this 2 of Cups here. And I think this is where you're building this security back into your life, round that 4 of Swords scenario. Getting the 7 of Pentacles as well that's coming out there. It's nurturing that future. And I think that's what you're doing here. You're certainly heading off in a direction that really corresponds to you. Okay, let's just see. Want to see what's going on in this sort of thing here. How is that King of Cups affecting the 4 of Swords? You get the 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, it is revealing to you what works for you, basically, more than anything else. Really what works for you. And yeah, it's a real judgment, a real revelation for you here. And I think this makes things absolutely clear in regards to relationships. It makes you feel a lot more comfortable with yourself, but also with others that are around you. A really beautiful week coming in here. What's this 2 of Pentacles giving us a direction? We get the 6 of Cups. It's all about enjoying the journey. You've got that knowledge, or you've learning that knowledge within you. You're grafting yourself a future, and enjoying every step, but realizing every step is not necessarily the end of the journey. There you get the 3 of Swords. Everybody's been getting the 3 of Swords at the moment, and they've all been getting around the karmic path. There's not one person who hasn't got it yet. One sign that hasn't got it, and you've got it as well. And I think this is saying to you here is take the emotions out of the situation. King of Cups, totally. Take the emotions out of the situation. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the journey. And enjoy what's working for you more than anything else. Let's just see how this cardinal energy goes through you in the way of the air. You get the 7 of Cups. I think it's blatant and obvious for you. It's showing you the direction that you should be going, but you've got to be patient about it for it to come to the surface. And you get the 10 of Swords. I think once you realize that you can do it, that's when you get rid of any doubt within you. And you get the Temperance card here as well. I think you do need to go through a certain, not necessarily difficulties, but I think you need to go through a way of sort of saying, I don't necessarily have to put up with all of this sort of stuff anymore. I have a certain knowledge, or I have a certain strength within myself to create it myself. And that's when you're playing smart of when to apply it and when not to apply it in your material world. So there you go, Virgo. Thanking you very much for being here with us. Don't forget about the energy update and the messages from energies, which is on our channel. I will see you there. Thanking you very much for all the support you give to this channel. And in the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun. So please do enjoy.